Curt, last words to that person who is suffering right now, whatever it looks like. It's one of those three different ways that we can suffer. What would you say to that person?
I would say the first thing I would want to say is that I'm sorry. I'm just really sorry. But suffering is real, and it's not fun. And for whatever reason, it's hard, and I'm really sorry that that's where we find ourselves. I think the second thing I would want to say is that your suffering matters. And it's a signal that you're both alive and that love is coming for you. And evil will work very hard to convince us just the opposite. It will want to convince us that our suffering is an indicator that you don't matter and that nobody's coming for you. But in God's economy, in the economy of the biblical narrative, as oxymoronic as it seems, where we would mean suffering for evil as evil would, God doesn't look at anything that is painful without seeing it as hope waiting to be formed. And that depends, and that comes to us in the context of the body of Jesus. And the question then would be, well, who are the people that we are willing to allow to love us? Because, given how suffering gets tangled up in our stories, my story will tell me that to let somebody in is going to feel dangerous. This is why, the woman in Mark 5, she has a plan. You can come so close, but no closer. And so this is hard. This is where some of the work of working through suffering, some of the work of perseverance that Paul writes about in Romans 5. I'm having to persevere. I'm having to practice letting Jesus love me. It is not nearly as easy as we might think it should be. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
But he's not going to, he's not going to arm twist. He's not going to force his way in the room. But neither is he going to break a bruised reed.